Gashan from the popular Japanese YouTube channel Clip Store finds himself near a toilet. Yes, a toilet. However, it turns out this spot is just one of several places that caught Gashan's interest. Initially, he went to a fishing area where anglers tell stories of a mysterious woman who supposedly drowned there and now haunts visitors. Despite exploring the fishing area, he couldn't capture anything concrete. So, he decided to move to a campsite with another rumor. Allegedly, a woman was murdered by several men in the toilet, and like the fishing spot, this place is haunted by her spirit. Gashan decided to thoroughly investigate, discovering that the ghost only appears under specific circumstances. First, you must honk, then turn the lights on and off, supposedly revealing the apparition.
次はですね、ヘッドライトを消してクラクションを鳴らしてヘッドライトをつけるやっています。
While trying to summon the ghost, something intriguing happens. When Gashan turns the lights off again, something hits the car. Frightened, he observes the surroundings but sees no one. He exits and checks the vehicle and area, finding nothing. He decides to record the toilet and continue his investigation. Returning to the car, he notices something unsettling. There are watermarks on the back seat that weren't there a few minutes earlier, as if someone soaking wet sat there. Without any additional phenomena, Gashan completes his investigation, ending with the chilling discovery. So, did you notice anything disturbing? No? Okay, let's play that again, but this time we'll enhance the footage. Did you spot the mysterious figure in the rearview mirror? It might have been difficult to see the first time around, but with the enhanced footage, it becomes clearer. What's more terrifying is that Gashan managed to capture the ghost, or that a terrifyingly pale apparition was sitting right behind him. Is this the ghost haunting the toilet, or the apparition that appears at the fishing spot, possibly explaining the watermarks on the back seat? As always, I leave the final judgment to you. From the toilet haunted by a terrifying female ghost, we move to a church where Dale and Dave will conduct an investigation. Some of you may already know that over the years, this duo has visited the site multiple times, each time capturing mysterious shadowy figures and numerous paranormal activities within the church. As usual, Dell is thrilled to return to this eerie place. They enter, and after a few minutes, decide to sit in complete darkness so Dave can take some photos.
I'm gonna try to get a couple of pictures while it's pitch black like this. What one in front of it? I'm taking pictures. Dale. Dale, it's beside you.
What?
It's beside you.
What are you talking about?
Right to the right. It's in
What?
the picture. It's in the picture. It's to the right there.
Huh?
Right there.
Over here? Over here?
Where you heard it.
Are you serious, dude? What are you talking about?
Yes.
What do you see in the picture?
Here, I'll show
What are you talking about, dude?
I'll show you. I'll show you.
Both sit in the dark. Dave takes pictures when suddenly one of them reveals something unusual. A large, massive black shape appears very close to Dale. Is this another ghost they managed to capture, adding to their collection? Or have they deceived us all? That decision is up to you. Starting from the toilet visiting the church, we move on. We join Casey and Colton at a 170-year-old haunted mansion with little known history. The only fact is that nobody currently lives there. All rooms are filled with old furniture and paintings. Previous renovation attempts always ended quickly, with the crew leaving after being haunted by a mysterious female apparition. Now they visit this place to investigate the haunting rumors.
Does Lisa want to come through and try to communicate? We're not here to harm you in any way. We're not here to make things... What was that? Something from over here? It's like a loud tapping, right? It was like I don't know. It sounded like a curtain fell or something, I don't know.
To me, I remember it sounding like a curtain rod had fallen off the top of a window and just smacked down on the ground.
We're not here to make things... What was that? But all these doors are closed, except for that one.
It sounded like it came from in here, right?
It came from definitely down this hallway somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Not even. Whoa.
All of a sudden, I heard this glass just like, it sounded like something slid off a table. And when I looked in the room to my left, I could literally see the end of this teacup and saucer just falling to the floor, completely on its own.
It sounded like it came from in here, right?
It came from definitely down this hallway somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Not even.
Pretty sure that I caught it on camera. I turned pretty fast.
It sounded like it came from in here, right?
It came from definitely down this hallway somewhere. I don't know exactly where. Not even.
I got...
The door just moved?
Which one?
This is the one right here.
No, that f***ing thing just fell.
Mike.
Mike.
It just said Mike.
That just f***ing fell down right
I
there.
can't see. I have literally night vision on. You have to shine it.
There's like a plate on the floor.
What the f?
And clear as day, I could see a saucer on the floor. And when we went in there, there was a teacup as well.
Dude, how did that get there?
I think it just f***ing fell, bro. This thing didn't turn on or anything. It's not like this started moving, but there's... Look, there's two right here. What?
No fucking way.
The mysterious house welcomes Casey and Colton with a teacup falling to the floor right in front of them. When they enter a room, the door slams shut right before their eyes. Unable to rationally explain the closing door, they continue their investigation. But when they start using the Ouija board, the atmosphere shifts dramatically.
Alright. Let's do it.
That was me.
Alright, let's spin it, man. Alright, let's do it. Big circles. 1, 2, 3. If that was you upstairs, can you please use the planchette? Whoa, whoa, dude. What the is happening right now? Hey, hey, hey. What the fuck is happening? Dude, go to the right.
Go.
Yeah. Bro, I've never felt this move like that before.
I don't know about you, but I've never seen a Ouija board planchette move so violently and quickly right after starting contact. Adding to the eeriness are distinct footsteps and opening doors, suggesting nothing good. If we slow down the footage, we can see the ghost spelled "not welcome" on the board. Wait, it gets even more interesting. Casey's flashlight, which was working perfectly, suddenly dies. To make it more atmospheric, he lights a candle to check which door opened. It turns out to be the one leading to the basement. Both descend armed only with a camera and a candle.
What?
Something just blew the fucking candle out. I can't see anything, dude. As I'm turning a corner into this black nothingness, I can't even see through this doorway. Something literally blows the candle out right in front of me. And now I can't see a fucking thing. Bro. Something just blew this out in my fucking hand.
I'm behind Casey, and I literally see all lights go out except for what I'm seeing through my viewfinder. It was pitch black down there. Casey was blind as a bat, but as it happened, there was like a gust that came through the room.
What the fuck is going on down here, man?
I'm literally standing there with him in the dark, like between wanting to show him what's going on camera, and I end up stepping on a nail straight through my shoe.
Ow. Dude.
What's up?
Oh, dude.
Oh no. What happened? You got a nail?
Fuck.
No.
Oh, God.
You alright?
Yeah.
We were both freaking out. Injuries are happening. We decided, okay, enough's enough.
Dude, let's get up out of here.
Yeah, I can't see.
I can't do the fucking...
Wait, I'm right behind you.
I can't do the fucking...
So I'm guiding both of us with my night vision camera. There is absolutely no source of light that we had. Casey was filming on his, so he couldn't use his flashlight. So I go to motion us up the stairs, and I shit you not, I see the most terrifying thing that anyone can imagine. What the fuck was that? What happened?
Downstairs, something or someone blows out Casey's candle, leaving them virtually blind, relying only on Colton's night vision camera. However, it doesn't prevent him from stepping on a nail, causing them to head towards the stairs. At the top of the stairs, a full-body apparition of a woman appears, slamming the door shut before them. If I were there, I might have reacted like Colton, who, along with Casey, decides they've had enough and quickly leaves the building, ending the investigation. I have one simple question for you. What the heck was that? It's rare to capture something like this on camera, not to mention the Ouija board footage, which is as eerie as the apparition by the door. What do you think, folks? What really happened that night in this old haunted building? Certainly, Frank experienced very similar occurrences during his stay in Argentina, where he visited the Pablo murder house. The estate, as is often the case, has a dark past. The owner of the house committed suicide on the second floor, However, most terrifyingly, many years later, the bodies of 2 children who were likely murdered were discovered in the floor of the first floor. After hearing the stories and rumors associated with this place, Frank immediately headed to the estate. Little did he know that this night would be one of the most memorable.
At the size of this place, and I got this whole place completely to myself. Apparently on the second floor right up there is where the owner hung himself, and underneath the house is where 2 children were found. They don't know what happened, just the body was found out here or under the house. So I got this whole house to explore. People from the church come here to bless the place from evil spirits, in hopes that no angry or upset spirits of the children or the owner come back to haunt this place. The front door should be to the side of the house here. I do have night vision cameras rigged up all around the house, so that way I could always kind of have a constant view of this place. This is the main entrance right here through these doors. For a minute I thought I was going to be seeing dogs coming after me because I thought I heard something in the forest. It's so huge out here with the property. What the hell is that? Come on.
At the very beginning, as Frank approaches the estate, he manages to capture something. In the right window, something resembling a head can be seen peeking out. Just after Frank notices the figure and shines his flashlight at it, the figure instantly disappears from view. Without a second thought, Frank enters the house.
Look at this place. What? I literally just had something. This door just opened up on me on my way inside. I don't know if that was positive or negative air pressure because I opened up these doors here or not.
Upon entering, Frank immediately records the door opening to his right. This might not have been as frightening of an experience as what Casey and Colton witnessed, but these are the doors leading to a room where an apparition appeared just moments earlier. Undeterred, Frank continues, and at one point in his investigation, descends into the basement.
And there's a random chair over there. Look at this. There's heads of kids here. And this was all left by the owner. What the hell was that?
While in the basement, Frank captures something. At first glance, we can't see much, similar to what Gashan captured in his car. However, even after enhancing and slowing down the recording, little is visible. At one point, something resembling a white mist anomaly moves across the corridor. We then see Frank follow the apparition, but no one is there. Was it something paranormal? Perhaps. Nevertheless, I would focus more on the figure from the very beginning of this investigation. Was it a real ghost? You decide. In the meantime, we return to Japan, where this time, instead of visiting a bathroom like Gashan, we will investigate a supposedly haunted temple with Kuru. He went to this exact location after receiving a message from a viewer who, along with friends, visited this place. During their stay, they experienced an inexplicable phenomenon where a black figure unexpectedly emerged from the building, scaring the group, who promptly left. After reading the message, Kuru immediately decided to verify the location. After leaving his vehicle and walking a considerable distance, Kuru reached his destination and began the investigation.
失礼します。めっちゃ暗いな。これ暗視じゃないと見えへんわ。うわ、すごっ。こっちは。記念碑かな。記念碑やな。なんか声聞こえた気がした。
We see the temple and the surrounding area. Surely, each of you noticed the mysterious anomaly during this segment. If not, here's a hint. We have a very similar situation to a few weeks ago when Mr. Shiroku visited a haunted tunnel and was touched by a mysterious hand. This time, it's harder to detect because Kuru did not react at all after being touched. If we slow down the recording appropriately, we indeed see a hand touching Kuro's hand. Of course, one could argue it was his other hand, but how could he be holding the camera? We conclude that someone else was there with him. Unaware of this encounter, Kuru continues, sets up his equipment, and tries to communicate with the spirit.
あんまり何か現象っていうのは感じられないです。ただ、なんていうか寒気がすごいです。結構虫とか飛んでて、ちょっと暑いんですけど、なぜか寒気を感じる。ピーみたいな耳鳴りっぽい音も聞こえてる気します。あとちょくちょく動物ではない人の声みたいな、なんかそんな音が聞こえてる気がします。早く立ち去れと言われてるような、そんな感じの感覚になります。一応ちゃんとした神聖な場所なんで、僕の勝手なそういう思い込みでそういう雰囲気になってるだけかもしれないんですけど、さっきの男の人の鼻歌の件といい、やっぱりただの神聖な場所ではないような、そんな空気が感じます。
During the attempt to communicate, nothing extraordinary happens. There is almost complete silence. Not wanting to waste more time, Kuru ends the investigation and turns off the equipment. However, the static camera that Kuru had set up earlier managed to capture something interesting during the communication attempt. A mysterious pale demonic hand suddenly appears on the monument. The biggest mystery remains how someone managed to stick out a hand without revealing the rest of the body, assuming it was a hoax. Therefore, the second option is that it was a spirit haunting the place, and the hand that appeared earlier might have been an attempt by the spirit to reveal itself to Kuro. What do you think, folks? Meanwhile, while you ponder your answer, let's visit Josh, Sean, and Rocky. We've already had a bathroom, a temple, and an abandoned estate. Now it's time for something different. The team is investigating the Randolph County Asylum. At one point during the night, Josh decides to stay entirely alone inside, enters a room with haunted dolls, and attempts to communicate with the spirits.
Are you out in the hallway right now? The song said in the hallway. If you're in the hallway, can you come in this room with me, please? Whoa. Okay, I don't know. And it literally looked like a kid stepped out to the doorway. Hello? Who is the kid that I just seen? Can you please hit something for me? I am up here by myself in the dark, so I apologize for being a little scared. Room with the kids' toys is down this way too. Can I see you again, please? Okay, I'm going to try to walk down this hallway. The creepy thing is there's all these rooms. I'm afraid to look in the rooms and see. Hey! Who is that? Oh my God. Okay, I can't go down there.
While attempting to communicate, Josh notices the figure of a boy running through the corridor. He immediately stands up and checks the area. It doesn't take long before Josh hears an unexplained sound coming from deep within the building, followed by another clearer sound and more that increasingly unsettle Josh. A week passes and the team visits the facility again. This time, the three set up equipment and wait for a response from the other side.
Sean, come stand over here with one of those cameras. I swear.
Make a noise for me?
I hear walking like right behind me.
I thought I heard some walking.
Whoever I hear walking.
Tell me a secret?
Did you get pissed if I kicked it across the floor, Rocky?
Yeah. It's not yours, it's the ghost.
I've got a ball over here. Whoever I hear walking, if you can walk up and set that off.
Can you touch my tummy?
It's almost Christmas time.
Do you have a favorite song?
During the attempt to communicate, we notice something unusual. In the doorway on the right side, at one point, a white figure appears. The anomaly seems to peek around the corner and then quickly disappears, or rather, dissolves into the air. Did they manage to capture a real ghost in this haunted asylum? Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. And we return once again to Japan, just like Kuro who captured the demonic hand. This time, along with Chibitama-san, we will visit another haunted temple. However, this building is completely different from the one in Kuro's footage. It is practically a ruin, threatening to collapse. Ignoring the warnings, Chibitama-san decides to visit this place. Nonetheless, he didn't expect to witness an unexpected encounter shortly after arriving. Literally on the steps in front of the temple, Chibitama notices a mysterious figure. He immediately pulls out his camera and starts recording. However, due to the sudden rush, the crucial seconds are filmed in such a way that it's hard to see anything clearly. Nevertheless, after slowing down the footage, we can see a figure at the top of the stairs disappearing into the bushes. Later, when Chibitama checks the spot, whatever it was, it's no longer there. After a few minutes of contemplation, Chibitama decides to continue his investigation and enters the temple. For most of the investigation, apart from a few objects moving on their own, the night went smoothly. He had nothing left but to close the doors and end the investigation.
はい、ありがとうございました。では帰ります。さようなら。閉めた。はい、さようなら。お、そうや。
Did you see that? At the very end, Chibitama closes the door and walks away. However, shortly after, we hear a noise coming from inside, prompting Chibitama to turn his gaze back to the building. At that moment, we can see a terrifying face in the gap of the door, watching Chibitama intently. Most interestingly, after a few seconds, whatever it is starts slowly dissolving into the air until it completely disappears. What the hell was that? Was it the same apparition he managed to capture at the beginning of the investigation? How did the face in the gap dissolve into the air? But the most important question remains open. Did he really manage to capture a real ghost on camera that night or not? That decision is up to you. We've seen a lot on our list, but we haven't yet visited a haunted school. And not this time with Chris, but Ian from the Midwest Ghost Hunter channel will take us to the Farrar School. Built in 1922, it operated for exactly 80 years and was permanently closed in 2002. After many years of being abandoned, it earned a reputation of being one of the most haunted places in the Midwest. This is due to countless reports of unexplained phenomena and sightings of inexplicable apparitions during stays at the school. Perhaps all this is due to the nearby cemetery adjacent to the school, but there is no conclusive evidence for this. After hearing the rumors and history of this place, Ian immediately arrived, set up his equipment and cameras, and began his investigation.
Is anyone in here? There is definitely an eerie vibe in here. Hello? Is anyone in here? That sounded like running. Hello? Children? Thought I heard you playing. Holy! I just felt an ice cold breeze dart past me, as if a child just ran by. Are you running through these hallways?
Just after entering the facility, Ian was greeted by the sounds of running in the corridor and a quickly passing white anomaly that appeared right next to his legs. However, this was just the first unsettling phenomenon, and the night had only just begun.
I heard that. It's like a little scuff. If you're down there, could you make a louder noise? Who are you? Did you work for the school? I mean, do you actually have any real business being here? I can feel your energy right now. I feel your presence. I think that came from the auditorium. Hello? Mr. Principal? Thought I may have heard you in here. If you're in here, could you come towards me? Holy sh**. Okay, that is terrifying. That is terrifying. Just calm down. Just calm down.
This time, while taking photos, Ian noticed a dark figure looking at him in one of the pictures. In the next photo, it was gone without a trace. Lured by a sound to the auditorium, Ian experienced something even more terrifying. Right next to him, we hear phantom footsteps, which effectively drove him away from that area. Ian entered one of the many classrooms and decided to try to communicate with the spirits.
It's cooler in here, and I feel like I'm being watched. Are there any spirits in this room? Okay. Holy. It came from one of those desks over there. Could you knock on that desk again? That was for sure this one. Oh my God. All right, I'm pretty for sure it's you. Could you tap on this desk? This specific desk. Could you tap on it again? Okay, it seems like every desk I ask for them to tap on, they tap on a totally different one. Okay, if that was you. Oh my God! That orb just bolted! Okay, I'm gonna follow you. Oh my God! Oh my God. Oh my God. That desk just moved. Look at that. I can't believe that. I promise I'm not scared of you. You just kind of spooked me a little bit there. I did not expect that. They're the children. It's just a school. Look at that. How could that have happened?
Ian asked for a sign, and we heard a single knock. When he asked for a repeat, we hear the knock again. Then he asked for a knock on a specific desk, but the sound came from a different one. Right after this, Ian recorded a light anomaly resembling an orb. All this culminated with the desk moving on its own. After everything he saw, he went outside and stayed there for a while, but nothing interesting happened. He left a static camera and returned inside. His static camera didn't disappoint, and while Ian was inside the school recording paranormal activity, something much more interesting happened outside. Out of nowhere, a white anomaly appeared in front of the camera, moved towards the swing, disappeared, and then reappeared a few seconds later on it. Finally, it manifested one last time, moving away from the swing. Is this further confirmation that paranormal activity occurs in this building and its vicinity? What did he actually capture that night? Are all these things we saw real ghosts caught on camera or not? The final decision is all yours. Levy had similar experiences to the Foreman brothers when he went to a supposedly haunted asylum and captured something remarkably similar.
Reflecting through that wall or mirror. Sorry, that was corny. I'm so nervous right now. I don't know what to do. Look, this shadow. Oh, hello. Dude, that was that book. Can you tell me who threw that book? Wasn't that on Yellow Book pages was right here on top? I saw something passing by. Don't be afraid, I'm just here to communicate with you guys.
When Levy stared into the mirror, something appeared there at a certain moment. For literally a fraction of a second, we see a white misty anomaly in the reflection, which somewhat resembles a child's face. Did Levy manage to capture something paranormal that night? You need to quickly analyze this decision because we're heading to our final recording, where Kevin and Alexis visit an abandoned facility. While the men explore the building, strange noises occasionally reach them from unexplored corners of the structure. After a brief consultation, they split up and search the area alone.
La madre. Bien trucha, güey, estando bien trucha hacia nuestras espaldas, ¿eh?
At first glance, it might seem like nothing, but Kevin managed to capture a figure in the corridor. When we enhance the footage, we indeed see some strange silhouette hiding in the hallway. However, moments later, he revisits the place and we see that no one is there. Nevertheless, the investigation continues and Kevin and Alexis resume exploring together. They then encounter mysterious doors from which increasingly strange sounds, moans, and knocks emanate. At one point, Kevin gets close enough to capture it.
¿Puedo ayudarte en algo? Dime en qué puedo ayudarte. ¿Qué onda? Oh, fuck. No mames, güey, ¿qué pedo? No lo puedo creer, güey. Está llorando algo. Ay, güey. Ay. No mames. Me voy a acercar, güey. Fuck. Me voy a asomar aquí, güey. ¡No mames! ¡No mames, güey! ¡No mames, güey!
¿Qué?
¡No mames! Algo se movió, güey.
No mames.
Algo se movió aquí, güey.
As Kevin slowly approaches the door and looks through the window to see who is inside, we see a female figure with long dark hair standing just behind the door. As soon as Kevin clearly sees the figure, the apparition quickly moves out of his sight and disappears. Both enter, but whatever that apparition was, it's no longer there. What the hell was that? Was it the ghost of a woman haunting this place? You decide.